Saturday night in Roma. Ours too. Stayed a little bit later than we probably should have. But all's well. I'm excited to be back. All right. Don't want to waste any time. I know you guys have been waiting. Sorry. So let's get started. I'll go ahead and start off over here. Hi.
Hi, my name is Karina. I'm from Brazil. And my question for you is, what was the biggest lesson that you think that Sam taught you?
That Sam taught me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a great question. It's funny because my 11-year-old son, he has like a summer reading assignment before starting 6th grade, and he's reading about the hero's journey. So he had a choice of 10 or 11, 12 books to choose from to read this summer. And so I'm fascinated with, like, we call them archetypes in English. I'm not sure what the translation is. But tropes, like general storylines that are really similar. If it's like Star Wars with Luke Skywalker, or Harry Potter with Harry Potter, or Lion King with Simba, and these journeys that the heroes go through, and how there are a bunch of roadblocks along the way. But if you kind of stay the course, then, I mean, many years ago, when I kind of talked about what I had dealt with just personally, it was sort of like, keep fighting until you kind of find out what you're fighting for. So keep putting one foot in front of the other. Sam obviously went through a lot, and continued to go through a lot. But I think he taught me, ironically, because he died a bunch of times, not as many times as Dean, but, there's a saying, life is short, like, life is short, live it up. But hopefully life is long. So who do you want to be? If you are lucky enough, if you're fortunate enough to have a life. There was a long time in my life, I didn't think I'd make it to 30. And now I'm 40, got kids that I hope make it to, who knows what Elon Musk is going to do, maybe 500 years old or something. But live like life is long, not like life is short. And when you're in your teens and 20s, it's like, yeah, we gotta live it up, stay up till 5 a.m. and drink some beer. Very, very quickly, for those who are similar to my age, you can't do that. Like, you gotta live like life is long and be who you want to be. How do you want to be remembered, I guess. And Sam, what Sam and Dean did, both, was kind of thankless to some extent. They weren't going on TV shows being like, yeah, so we just killed this Rougarou, get this. They just kind of did the right thing because it was the right thing to do. So just try and do the right thing. And you're gonna fail, you're gonna misstep, but just keep at it and do your best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I recently heard that a British study showed that dad jokes are good for children. No, really, because they teach
Is that
them.
why I like them? Because I'm a child?
Because they teach them about embarrassment and being
Thank you. Fair enough. Yeah.
So I'd like to know if you have a favorite dad joke or thing that you like to embarrass your children with.
How much time you got? I have a lot of favorite dad jokes. My go-to, and I think a few of you have heard this, but lately my favorite is, well, I don't know. I just found out, I just realized, I guess, that I only know 25 letters of the alphabet, and I just don't know why. There's also never trust stairs. They're always up to something. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed. Something like that. Yeah. Do you have one?
I can read you one from the study.
Read me one from the study. I'm here for it.
There's, my neighbor tiled my roof for free. He said it was on the house.
I like it. You know when you can always tell a mummy a secret? Because they always keep things wrapped up.
wants you to be embarrassed now.
Good. I just realized that I like dad jokes because I'm secretly a child. Cheers. Thank you.
I'm your mom, and my son always comes to me and asks, "Mommy, can you play a superhero?" And I say, "No, I'm just a mom." So I want to know.
That is a superhero.
Thank you. And come your children to you and ask, "Daddy, can you play this role for us, please?" And which one they ask for?
Yeah. Funny. I don't think they want me to be a superhero. Odette wants me to be in her band. The other day, her friend Indy was over from school. They were having a sleepover, Odette's first sleepover in her life, which was fun. And we have like a piano, and we have like an electronic drum set. You know, we put headphones on, and you can hear the drums. It's pretty phenomenal. Like it sounds, if you put the headphones on, it sounds like you're playing drums, but it doesn't annoy the neighbors. So it's great, best of both worlds. But after her friend left the next day, she goes, "Dad, Mom, Indy and I are going to be in a band. I'm going to be the drummer, but I'm going to be the lead." Oh, really? So she's very proud of herself, but she usually wants me to be in a band with her. Shep wants me to be kind of the unsuspecting victim of an ambush. He's got some and stuff. And he never tells me. He'll tell Mom. He'll be like, "Hey, Mom, tell Dad to like walk to the chicken coop, but don't tell him I'm out here." And so she'll come in and she'll be like, "Hey, this actually is." It's happened a few times. So I'll walk to the chicken coop. I'm checking my phone. I have no idea that my son's about to ambush me. He ambushes me, which is great. It's fun. "Oh, hey, buddy." Until the other day, Shep had his buddy Anson over, and they had these like airsoft guns, which are a lot older. Yeah. And so Jen told me like, "Hey, they want to surprise you. They told me not to tell you, but they have airsoft guns." I was like, yeah. And so this isn't great, but I ended up going out as if I'm going to like take an empty cardboard box from Amazon to the garbage, and they ambushed me, and it was on purpose. So I was like, "Do this, we get ambushed," and so immediately I put the cardboard box in front of my face, so I would get shot in the eyeball. And they don't pierce skin, but if they hit you in the face, it can be bad. Yeah, and I'm playing the part, going, "Oh no, hey, help, help, help!" And they're yeah. And all of a sudden I stop getting shot, and I have the cardboard box in front of my face, and I stop getting shot, and I hear like some crying, and I'm like, "Okay, ceasefire." And I turn around, and Shep's on the ground holding his butt because my dog Coda thought Shep was trying to kill me. So he bit him on the butt. Not a word of a lie. He didn't, he's a German Shepherd, and he's trained to protect me. And he didn't break skin. He just kind of gave him like a, "I don't like this," and kind of snapped. But it terrified Shep. He was probably screaming the loudest, like, and I was screaming help. And I was like, "Shit." Well, that's kind of what he's trained to do, is make sure people don't kill me, so I can't get that. And I was just thinking, strangely, maybe this is bad parenting, but I was like, at least he didn't bite his friend, you know? That'd be a more difficult explanation. Like, "Hey, so my dog bit your son." What? So, and there was no broken skin. It was just, I think he was more startled by it. So I know it wasn't a full-on attack. Sorry, I think I'm sweating out whatever Italian wine we had last night. My apologies. Mi dispiace. But yes, so I think they want me to be victims of ambush or bandmates.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I really love the chemistry between you and Jensen, and I wonder if you had the opportunity to play another character in other show or movie with Jensen, what would it be?
I want to play his older brother. See how that works. I loved working with Jensen, obviously. We did it for so long. Thank you so much. I I also just had a coffee, not good time. Yeah, I love working with him. I would love to work with him again, and I'm certain I will work with him again. I'd like to play his little brother again as well. Well, younger brother, not little. Yeah, we kind of joked. He's been very busy, obviously, but we joked about him being on Walker in some capacity, where we have that like Maverick moment of like, what? No, weird. You know? So I think that would be fun, obviously, because we share a screen so much. We got to do, as a lot of y'all know, we got to do a lot. You know, he was Michael when I was Sam. I was Lucifer when he was Dean. I was possessed. He was shapeshifting. So we got to play a lot of dynamics. I love them all. Yeah, we'll share a screen again. Hi.
Hi. Well, this is probably way too specific a question to ask in the morning, but bear with me. So this is about episode 17 in season 15.
Oh, I love that one.
No, there is a very emotional scene where Dean is trying to go kill Chuck, and Sam tries to stop him, and Dean pulls a gun on him. And at some point, Dean says that he would trade anything to kill Chuck, and Sam asks, "Would you trade me?" And do you think Sam actually believed that Dean would shoot him to be able to kill Chuck and gain his freedom?
Not for a second. No, I think it's you know, both brothers have been so like tunnel vision that whether Dean is tunnel vision and Sam has to do something to pull him out when he's not listening, or Sam is tunnel vision and Dean has to do something to pull him out. I mean, it was kind of a flip side of Sacrifice, the end of season 8, where Sam was like, I have this thing, I have to do it, it can only be me, I'm gonna do it right now, and Dean had to go like, wait, like, it's almost like the equivalent of like slapping somebody on the cheek or giving them smelling salts or something to like get them out of, you do it with dogs, right? It's like clap, and they're like, oh, what was I doing? And so I think Sam knew that this was gonna wake Dean up, you know? I don't think he ever thought Dean was gonna shoot him.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there a scene in Supernatural or Walker or any of the other shows that you would choose to reshoot if given the chance? Because you didn't like it, or because you want another ending for shooting source?
It's a great question. I mean, this is gonna sound like I'm making a joke, but every scene. I mean, Sam was so different in season 1, and the stories were so different and everything than he was in season 15, obviously. And so part of me wishes, what's like youth is wasted on the young, but you know, if I knew then what I knew now or know now, I would have done things a little differently. But I think thinking of Supernatural specifically, because it was such a big part of my life and career, it was kind of nice to see Sam grow up. You know, if Sam knew in the pilot or Wendigo what Sam knew in 1520, then it wouldn't have been an exciting show. It would have been like, okay, this guy already knows everything, he's been through everything. So it was enjoyable for me to grow alongside Sam. And so I guess I'll just try and focus on the part of me that likes to leave the moment for what it was, when it was. And there are plenty of scenes. Funny enough, the first scene that came to my mind was a scene that tortured me for a while after I went home for the night. But I've had some of the fandom and some of my coworkers say like what a great job it was. I forget what the scene was about, but it was Sam and Dean outside of the Impala. I think it was season 15. And I had a really difficult time remembering my lines. I thought I did. And I've been doing it for 20 years, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't because I slept in or didn't memorize my dialogue, I treated the scene the same way in my preparation as I did every other scene I had for my entire career. But for some reason, it just wasn't clicking in my brain, and I was so frustrated with myself. And in the scene, Sam is so frustrated with Dean, and he's I forget exactly what it is. I think I may have talked about it.
Profit and loss.
Profit and loss. And we shot the scene, and I was having a really tough time with it. Like Jared, I was like, what? Am I having a stroke? Like, what's going on? And I don't mean that as a stroke joke. Like, I literally thought, like, fuck, did I just have a stroke? Because my brain just wasn't clicking. And I went home, cried myself to sleep. I mean that literally. And then I woke up and still felt bad about it. I didn't sleep well. And I got in the next day and I started to apologize to people. Like, hey, I'm so sorry about last night. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I went there. I didn't bring what Jared usually brings on a set as a leader and as an actor and this and that. They're like, it was great. Like, what? And I think, for some reason, I think Sam and Jared kind of melded in that scene. And Jared was really, like, we knew the show was ending. It was really tough emotionally the entire time. And I think some part of Jared and some part of Sam didn't want to say the words I was saying. And so it's like it was a weird mental block. I've never had that happen before or since. So that was my instinct, but I guess I leave it as it was because it was as honest as I could have been as an actor and as a character. But yeah, otherwise, I think I'll just leave it all as is, and try and do better.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.